Boys, it is the first of the month, and you know what that means. It actually might just be the final Gacha revenue report that we ever do here on this channel. This is very sad. This is very interesting, but unfortunately, the bullshit link that is Gacha Revenue, gacharevenue.com, when you click it, it actually redirects you to Sensor Tower, which unfortunately means our numbers full of bullshit we might not be able to talk about anymore. So I wanted to do this one final time, perhaps, and really give you guys some perspective on what the bullshit Mickey Mouse numbers say this month. So why don't we go ahead and get into it, and then we talk about maybe why these numbers were shut down. A lot of people believe that is due to Kurobots, but I have another idea. So here we go. So in 30th place, we're gonna skip all of these at the bottom. If you play any of these, I feel bad for you, bro, because I'll be real, if your game is making less than Cookie Run Kingdom, you might as well end a service. Gonna be real. If you can't make more than Cookie Run Kingdom, you might as well shut the f down. All right, so Cookie Run Kingdom made a massive 4 mil. Ensemble Stars with 4.7. Azure Lane with 4.8. Very respectable. Memento Mori, Markiplier, and Crank Gameplays video game made 5 mil. Heaven Burns Red making a massive 5.3. Beyond the World 5.5. Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross still making money somehow. I have no idea fucking how, with 5.7 million. Blue Archive at 6.1. One Piece Bounty Rush at 6.2. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade at 7 mil. Summoner's War at 7 mil. Battle Cats at 7.2, which I still really Journey want to play. Please make a PC client mil, which is a massive fall off from the previous month. However, the game is still doing very good. 9.7 mil on a month is still fucking ridiculous. We have Puzzles and Dragons at 10 mil. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Sounds like one of those shitty YouTube ads where it like shows the guy in the fucking chair. It's like, ah, you have to move the tile to make the lava not fall on him. Can you solve this puzzle? Try Puzzles and Dragons now today. I'm pretty sure it is that fucking game. Light and Night making 11 mil. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle making 11 mil. Once again, this game is fucking terrible, to be honest, but it's entirely living off of Dragon Ball Z's legacy, and I'll be real, I fucking love Dragon Ball Z as a manga. However, Dokkan Battle and Legends are both boring as shit. They could skin Tetris with a Dragon Ball Z skin, and the game would sell buku bucks because, I'll be real, the Hispanic community is fucking nuts about Dragon Ball Z. It's fucking ridiculous. Dokkan Battle making 11 mil. Gakuyan Idol Master making 12 mil. Dragon Ball Legends making 13 mil. Uma Musume making 14 mil. Fate Grand Order still making 15 million somehow. No idea who the hell's still playing this. The game is fucking terrible, however. Time sunk fallacies, time sunk fallacy. Naruto Mobile making 16.5 mil, which I really need to play this game. Only for CN. Only for CN, 16 million. That's fucking crazy numbers. Wuthering Waves amassing 7.25 thousand. Wait, $7.25 million. That is honestly incredibly good. I believe they've nearly doubled their revenue from the last month. It appears that Camellia did a wonderful job revitalizing the game, and it looks like 2.0 is really going to revitalize this game. I have very high hopes for this game. And the big thing is remember that Kuro Games is a company that's been releasing one character per patch. So this revenue could essentially be doubled if they were to release 2 characters a patch, perhaps even more, depending on how good the characters are. But that's really big. That's a really good sign for things to come. Unfortunately, Tencent bought out majority market share for the game, so we're gonna see how that's gonna affect them long term. I'm hoping it'll be a positive and not a negative, but we will have to see in the upcoming days. We have a Wuthering Wave sitting at 18.25 mil. A lot of people will probably doom post for Resemblance Zone Zero. However, I still think the game is doing very good, all things considered. I think the game is great, and the game continues to get better every single update, so I'm not really worried about ZZZ at all. Monster Strike making 19 mil, no idea what the fuck that is. Honkai Star Rail, aka Honk Shit Starbucks, making 21 mil, pretty much identical money to Zenless Zone Zero. I think the game is doing fantastic. HSR and ZZZ is in a very good spot. More money to Hoyo equals, well, nothing, because they don't really use our money on improving the game, as we've seen time after time after time. But who knows? Maybe we'll get another slutty character in ZZZ that the modders can rig to have sex and suck dick. We'll find out. Nikkei Goddess of Victory making 28 million. They probably put out a new blowjob machine skin for one of the characters. Who fucking knows? Good for them. This game is making an absurd amount of money for how simplistic it is, but then again, sex sells. Genshin Impact amassing a whopping $36 million, nearly doubling every other big gacha game on the market. Good for them. However, it gets shit on by Arknights and Love and Deep Space. So let's really talk about what we can learn about these numbers and the really big message about these numbers. Okay? Here's what we can learn about this. If your game isn't making as much as Genshin Impact, end of service is around the corner. You might as well end your game now, because if you're not making $500 million every year, your game's dead. Everybody knows that these games require minimum $50 million a month in order to do their updates. So without that, Honkai Star Rail's in the Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves. It's been fun, but may God have mercy on your soul. Unfortunately, you're dead in the fucking water. Yeah, they will be end of servicing any day now. Okay, that's all bullshit. So let's talk about why the Gacha revenue report is most likely ending. So over the past couple months, I have been a firm advocate of talking about the Gacha revenue report. And the reason why that is because it's fun. It's because it's fun. It makes the community come alive and be at each other's throats, which me personally, I enjoy, I cherish, and I think it's hilarious because motherfuckers really be getting mad at which company is the smallest billionaire. It's a joke. It's novelty. It's humorous. It's for entertainment reasons only. But I believe the reason why they're ending soon is because myself, as well as many others, have been discrediting the numbers of Gacha Revenue Report, which, in case you guys don't know, almost all of these numbers aren't accurate. It's due to the fact that they're all estimates on what they think they might have got, which is fucking crazy. It also makes the Genshin community really, really, really sad. Right? Because these people cry over fucking everything. It actually is shocking. But the amount of cope that comes out of these players' mouths is fucking ridiculous. I remember that when Kokomi came out, and Kokomi's sales were fucking terrible, there were people legitimately saying, well, maybe everybody just got willy wucky and got her in her first pull. That's why the revenue is down so low, because maybe everybody just won their 50-50 and they just got really lucky. I think the Gacha revenue report, if it chooses to continue to update, I will choose to continue to comment on it because it's fucking hilarious. But I don't think anybody should be remiss. I don't really think anybody should be upset about this thing being a thing of the past because, well, these numbers really meant anything to begin with. And I want to say this, and I want everybody to really understand this. It doesn't matter how much money your gacha game is making, as long as it's making enough to maintain itself. And this number scales quite significantly. It scales, right? But for Wuthering Waves, as long as it's making like $1 million a month, it's going to be fine. As long as HSR is making like $2 million a month, it's going to be fucking fine. These games will continue to update. It doesn't really matter. How much a game makes does not equate to how good it is. The only thing that matters is, do you enjoy it? Do the devs care? And are these devs supplying you with the changes that you want to see with minimal pushback on a reasonable basis? So play the games you enjoy. Don't worry about these revenue reports. This will come out later. Maybe it'll come out never, but just play what you like. And most importantly, follow me on twitch.tv/Tectone. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hopefully that puts some of y'all's mind at ease. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see y'all next time.